Hey Virgo, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we are going to do your weekend quickie reading. This is a new reading to my channel. I want to check it out and see how it works out for everyone. Where I will do signs Aries through Pisces. So if you are dealing with an Aries through Pisces individual, something regarding love, finances, employment, we're going to pick up on those energies today. These are general readings, so they cannot possibly apply to every single person watching. But if you like a personal reading, the link will always be in the description box below. If you're returning to the channel, thank you for joining me again today. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. As always, I always charge both of my decks with crystal organite pucks. In doing so, it charges, balances, and aligns the energy for your reading. Also, there are absolutely no reversals in either one of my decks right now. So if I do get reversals once I shuffle, I will accept them because they're aligned with the messages that I'm meant to give you guys. So it's a little difference with these readings because in your general deck, right, there will be no reversals. There won't be any shuffling other than, you know, when I shuffle for the cards to pop out. But in your possible outcome, your underlying energy, there will be reversals because those will be shuffled, because I know that there's meant to be shuffled up a certain kind of way so that we can get, you know, so that it can build onto your reading. And also for your specific readings with the weekend quickies, I always put your major arcana that's related to your sign at the very head front of your reading. And for the Virgo, that would be Magician. This is also the card of Gemini also, but you know, we're tying that energy into the Virgo, okay? So Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals, I hope everyone's doing well. Let's get started. As always, I hold the cards down and I part them. And before I do that, I want to tell you guys the song that I channeled for you all. The song that I channeled was Half Crazy by Music Soul Child, right? And I feel like somebody is really, either you're really in your head about a love interest or another person is really in their head about you. And again, keep in mind, these are general, so it doesn't have to just be love. It could be, you know, you're really made, what's going on in the world with the pandemic and things, it really could have you just really mentally exhausted, right? And then also I did pick up an energy as well regarding finances. So a lot of you guys could really literally feel like you're going half crazy, right? Doesn't mean that you're actually, but you can really be feeling that energy, okay? So let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. You have the Ace of Swords. There's some communication coming in for you guys, or you guys are getting ready to deliver some communication, because when I do these cards, when we look at the general energy before we, you know, divide the cards off, this is predominantly your energy. I'm tapping predominantly into your energy. So a lot of you guys, there's going to be some communication being delivered. And with the Ace of Swords, it's going to be aggressive. And it doesn't have to be in a negative way. It's just very straightforward, okay? So let's get cards for Aries, okay? Aries through Pisces. So if you're dealing with an Aries, you have the Knight of Wands. That's their energy. If you're dealing with a Taurus, you have the Five of Cups. If you're dealing with a Gemini, you have the Six of Pentacles. If you are dealing with a Cancer, you have the Emperor. If you're dealing with a Leo, you have the Two of Wands. Okay. Let's get Virgo through Pisces. Virgo through Pisces. Okay. If you are dealing with a Virgo, you have the World. If you're dealing with a Libra, you have the Three of Pentacles. Let's get Sagittarius through Pisces. Oh, it went back in. Sagittarius through Pisces. Let's get cards for Sagittarius through Pisces. If you are dealing with Sagittarius, you have the Hierophant. Scorpio through Pisces. Oh, okay. A couple flipped up. Okay, there we go. So if you are dealing with a Pisces, you have the Devil card. If you are dealing with Capricorn, you have the Nine of Pentacles. If you are dealing, wow, the exact amount. If you're dealing with Aquarius, you have the the Page of Cups. And if you are dealing with a Pisces, you have the Two of Pentacles. That was very quick and straight to the point. Let us get clarifiers for all of these cards. We're going to hold it down and see what the underlying energy is. Again, your energy. The Six of Swords. Okay, so initially you had the Ace of Swords and now you have the Six of Swords. So some of you guys, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals, you can either be dealing with someone who has a very strong air sign placement, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or you can have this placement in your chart. Either way it goes, there's like some type of either moving away from something or moving forward. So let's see what we get once we pull your cards. When we celebrate, we have the Five of Swords. So there's definitely a very strong air sign placement here, right? And with this Five of Swords right next to the Six of Swords, I feel like there's a moving away from something, because you go from the 5 to the 6. You're either moving away from someone because there was a lot of conflict, because that Five of Swords is about conflict, or you're moving out of conflict with this individual. And also keep in mind the song that I channeled, that have Crazy by Music Soul Child. And I always keep the songs in the description box below, the link. So it's a clickable link because I always want you guys to listen to the songs after the reading because to see how it ties into the message. With that half Crazy and then you had a Five of Swords, there could have been some conflict, especially if you're dealing with someone with strong air sign placements. There's some conflict between you and this person. And with that Five of Swords, that really does say something about somebody is heartbroken. Someone is in their head because there was some conflict. Okay. If you are dealing with an Aries, you have the Nine of Pentacles. For the Taurus, you have the Chariot. Okay. Gemini through Pisces. Let's get cards for Gemini through Pisces. Ooh, you had a lot flip up. Let's see. We're going to take them. So if you are dealing with Gemini, you have the Page of Swords, their own element. If you are dealing with a Cancer, you have the Three of Swords in reverse. If you are dealing with a Leo, you have the Page of Wands in reverse, their own element. If you are dealing with a Virgo, you have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. That's their energy also. If you are dealing with a Libra, you have the Ace of Cups. If you are dealing with a Sagittarius, you have the Four of Cups in reverse. Let's get Scorpio through Pisces. You guys are like the first ones where the cards just flipped out. Okay. That's the only one that flipped up, right? So you have the Three of Cups for Scorpio. You guys are the first ones where your cards just flipped out very easily. The other readings were giving me a hard time a little bit. Let's get Capricorn through Pisces. So 3 more cards. Yeah, quite a few flip up, but we're going to take the ones that are at the top. For Capricorn, you have the Hierophant. For the Aquarius, you have the Sun card. And for the Two of Pentacles, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Right up under that, you have the Justice card. So there's going to be some balance in a situation with you and a person, seems like. Let's get started. So Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals, if you are dealing with an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, you have the Knight of Wands right next to the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody in this situation is single, and I feel like this is you. Okay, because this is your card, the Virgo, right? The Pentacles, this is you guys' card. But this Aries, guess what? They're coming in. This Aries individual does not want you to be single long. And you may not see it coming because this Nine of Pentacles, her head is facing a completely different direction. She's a little oblivious to what's going on. But if you look at this Knight of Wands is heading in her direction. So you guys have an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual who is going to make an appearance soon. They are coming towards you. If you are dealing with a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising individual, you have the Five of Cups, and then you have the Chariot card. Somebody wants forward movement, but they still are holding on to some type of heartbreak and some type of emotions regarding you. This Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual definitely wants forward movement with you, but they're still holding on to something that happened in the past, okay? Most definitely in the past because you have these 2 cups behind them. They're holding on to something that you two have been through in the past. And I feel like it was the recent past, okay? If you're dealing with a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual, you have the Six of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Swords. This Gemini is going to come through and communicate to you, okay? Because this is their card. And we all know that the pages are about communication. And you see how this page is facing in the direction of the Six of Pentacles. With this Gemini, if you're dealing with a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual, they're going to talk about balance and their need for balance with you in a situation, okay? Most definitely. If you are dealing with a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual, you have the Emperor with the Three of Swords in reverse. I always tell people the Emperor and Empress is one half of a divine union, life partner, soulmate. This person, this Cancer, could feel like you are their life partner and they want to come out of heartbreak with you. I know that because you see this Emperor's back is facing this Three of Swords. They're wanting to come out of this heartbreak. I feel like there may be a separation between you and this Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual, but they want to come out of that most definitely. That is for the Cancer. If you are dealing with a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual, you had a Two of Wands clarified by the Page of Wands in reverse. This Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual is still kind of not sure what they want. And, you know, again, Page is about communication. They're not, I feel like you and this person are not really talking. And if you are talking, it's very minimum. It's not, you know, something passionate. Because we know Wands is all about passion, right? I feel like this individual is not sure. Yeah, this person isn't sure about moving forward with you. Or you, them. Whatever the case, this is somebody needs to make a decision. But they're definitely at a standstill with this page being in reverse. If you are dealing with a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual, You have the World card clarified by the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So there's a distance between you and this individual, and I feel like it's more so emotional if you're dealing with another Virgo, right? It could be a physical distance, but more than anything, because again, that Six of Pentacles is about needing to balance something. And you see the World card, the back is facing this Six of Pentacles. Is like somebody feels like there's no balance and they're not very happy and they're moving on to something else. You know, with their World card, they're facing another direction. They're not even facing these Pentacles. And that's very interesting because, you know, the Pentacles is Virgo, right? That's the earth sign energy, and the world is facing it. It's time for a different cycle. Looks like you and this Virgo are moving away from each other. If you are dealing with a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual, you have the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. This is very beautiful energy. This person wants to work with you moving forward. They want to build. This person wants to build with you moving forward. And they're going to be very emotional when they give you this message. Very emotional. Their cup is running over. They are telling you how they feel. And it's going to be full of, you know, emotion. Very emotion-based energy. Because this person already knows that they want a future with you. You and this person could have been dating for 3 weeks, 3 months, possibly. I'm also picking that energy up. Possibly 3 years, but I'm not feeling it that far. It could be, though. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual, you have the Hierophant and you have the Four of Cups in reverse. With the Sagittarius individual, right, this person has taken some time to really kind of sit back and reflect on what it is that's going on between you two in this relationship. And I feel like this person, the Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual, is like, I feel like they're not going to extend an offer, you know, especially with that Four of Cups in reverse. I feel like they're not looking forward to extending an offer, or they feel like you won't extend an offer to them. And they're kind of pouting about it. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual, you have the Devil card right next to the Three of Cups. I know people hate to hear this, but this definitely gives me third-party vibes. Like, this person is entertaining more than just you, right? And I really strongly feel like that because if you look at this card, you have two people where you can see their face, and then this one person, you can only see their back, which means this person may possibly be unknown to you. You can't identify their face, which means you don't know who this person is. I feel like there's definitely next to the Devil card, and then even look at the Devil card, his eyes are covered. You know, there's something going on in the background that you don't know about. This Scorpio could be entertaining other people. That's what I'm picking up. If you are dealing with a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual, you have the Nine of Pentacles right next to the Hierophant. What I'm going to tell you about this energy that I pick up is that somebody is single right now. This Capricorn individual could be single, but they don't want to be for long. I always get with this card, there's like, this is the Justice of the Peace, you know, somebody who's residing over a ceremony. This person may be ready to talk to you about marriage. Like, they either wanted marriage or nothing at all, or they'd rather be single. That's the message that I'm getting for the Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals. If you are dealing with Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual, this is beautiful. You have the Page of Cups, and then you have the Sun card. I feel like for a lot of you guys, there's a new Aquarius coming onto your path. And because you know, the Pages is about communication, right? But also this is a newness. A page is young, something new, something fresh. And then you have a baby right here on this horse. You know, that's new. A baby is new, just being introduced to the world. I feel like moving forward, there is an Aquarius along your path, most definitely. And then you notice that this Page of Cups is looking in the direction of the sun. I feel like you guys have and I feel like it's going to happen within this month, right? I feel like you guys have an Aquarius. For all the single ones, you may have an Aquarius coming on your path, okay? If you're dealing with a Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual, you have the Two of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like there was a lot of back and forth with you in this Pisces, and I feel like this person is still kind of indecisive about whether or not they see a future with you, because you know the Wheel of Fortune is about forward moving into the future, right? And endings of cycles and beginnings of a new cycle. But then you have somebody who's looking, they have two pentacles, but they're looking at one more than the other one, kind of weighing their options. I feel like this Pisces is not sure whether or not they want to move forward. Because you see how he's looking at that pentacle? Like he sees it, but he's not sure whether or not he wants to move forward with it. And I'm going to tell you also in the background, there's only one dolphin. And whenever you see dolphins, there's always more than one. Because dolphins are like symbols of love, right? There's only one. So like I said, this person's indecisive. Because they don't even see you two as a couple moving forward right now, right? Because there's only one. There's only one person, there's only one dolphin. I feel like this person is still pretty indecisive about what they want to do moving forward with you, okay? So, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals, as always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye.